little history about this area. This was Lexington Hall. This right here was a plantation. It was an old plantation house that sat way back this way down through Lakewood, and the entrance of our driveway was where the gate was to the plantation during the Civil War. It was the Miller Reed plantation. Of course, you have a street named Miller Reed right here. And then you have a few streets around here like Dorothy, Harriet, Ann, Margaret, and many more. Those were his children. And all these streets are named after him. Well, Jonesboro Road right here that is behind us, and McDonough Boulevard, which that used to be called McDonough Road, cross right there. During the Civil War, after Sherman had burned Atlanta, he split his troops right there. Half went down McDonough Road, half went down Jonesboro Road. They were going towards Jonesboro, of course, to destroy the train depots. And that's and as a little kid, I remember playing on the Miller Reed gate. That was the front of his plantation out here on the street. My grandparents, Harold and Hugh Hembry, started. They had a little fairgrounds. There was these fairgrounds down here in Lakewood. I know anybody that comes in Harold's older generation, they know about the fairgrounds in Lakewood. It's also the fairgrounds that used in Smoking the Bandit Part 2 when they tore down the roller coasters. They had a little stand there, and then they had the Ideal Oyster Bar at one time, and then it was just the Ideal back then, a sandwich shop, and then they come here. This was just land, and they were sitting there one day, and they said, this looks like it'd be a great place to build a barbecue. So they built Harold's Barbecue by hand and from the ground up. When my grandfather, he died in 1958, which Harold's Barbecue was opened in 1947, and my grandmother, she ran it ever since. She passed away in 2007, and she worked here all her life until about 8 years until she passed. But she had 4 children. You had Harold Jr., you had Don, you had Lee, and you had the only daughter who was the youngest, Kay. And of course, Kay is my mother. And of course, we've had many children and grandchildren throughout. And this is our livelihood. But we don't get together for holidays because we work together. But this is our family tradition.
Gene Mitchell. I've been eating at Harold's Barbecue most of my adult life, and I eat here every Friday at lunch. It's a ritual. Best barbecue that I've ever eaten, regardless of what some people might say. You can't beat it. And like I say, it's a ritual.
I've been eating here since 1947, off and on. Still good. About as good as it was when it started. We
enjoy meeting people, new people here, and I've eaten at all their other locations during that time they've been in operation in Thomaston, Zebulon, and they've always enjoyed eating at Harold's.
Okay, I've been eating here for about 10 years. I eat here 3 or 4 times a week, and it's the best barbecue and stew around. Service is always good, people are friendly, and in my opinion, prices aren't bad. So it's been here for many years, they'll be here many more, I believe.
You think other people will come?
They should. They don't know what they're missing.
I've been coming here for, gosh, going on 40 years. It's just good people, it's always great food. It's just a tradition. And I don't think to go anywhere else when I'm thinking about barbecue.
For years, we come at least once a week. Most of the time, twice a week. Both of us live in Buckhead. Wouldn't go anywhere else. Great people, great food. This is real tradition.